Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Minecraft video. My name is Islam of Glory, and this, as many of you might be suspecting, is of course the official OmegaZoo SMP Season 5, Episode number 1. So let's dive right in. Well, this is where everything starts, at spawn, but you might be wondering, why does the zoo logo have a Christmas hat on? And it's because we're in the future. The season started all the way back in August or June. Why is it Christmas all of a sudden? Well, maybe we should take a moment to travel back in time to where everything actually started. What on earth is this? Dead Sea. Interesting, this is like the worst biome to start on, and it started raining, which is even worse. Let's get in top of this. There's a desert there, maybe we can find a... The intro was the friends that died along the way. There should be a tree. I mean, it's not that hard to find a tree. I just got a bit unlucky with the biome. We can, I guess, also get a little bit of sugarcane. And, ooh, kangaroos, hello! Pretty. Red kangaroo, you're more grey than anything. Let's take a little bit of plants. We can, of course, duplicate them using the hydroponics table like we did last time. If that's still a thing. What is that shrub? Interesting, so the mod has updated. Well, everything of course was updated, but there's new stuff. Aloe vera. For the biomes we've gone mod. There's still not any sign of a tree. That didn't drop anything. Interesting. Let's take a little bit more sugarcane. I guess we would have to teleport again, so let's try again. Again, another desert. What is this? Oh, something's hurting. Butterfly, no. What is that? What? Quicksand? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Stop, 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 stop. No, I cannot break it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold, stop. Where? I'm falling deeper. Is there anywhere that I can go? No, I'm surrounded. Oh, no. Well, I'm not losing that much. Try to swim in the desert. Okay, now we're back, and we finally got some trees. This is a much better spawn. And ooh, mushroom, can I break this? Oh, so I have silk touch on my hands apparently. So let's break this mahogany tree from other biomes we've gone. What? Oh, HD's tree chop is another mod we haven't sold. That's really interesting. Wow, that was loud. That was a lot of logs. I didn't need that many logs, but I guess we've got covered for most of the season with that much. And yeah, let's take a few of these. What is that? I thought that was an avocado for some reason. Let's take all of our stuff with us, I guess. Let's see if there's something interesting this way. I see some red, but I'm pretty sure that's another desert. There's some jacaranda. There's also this purple jungle thing. Oh, these flowers are so pretty. What is this? Puffballs. These are a great early food source, I'm pretty sure. So let's take a few of those as well. And I would need a little bit of stone or a cave. There doesn't seem to be that much. I guess we will have to go digging down. Oh, there's a little bit of a cave here. There's a little bit of stone. Let's make the first pickaxe. And dig a little bit of stone so that I can make a pickaxe. That's a little bit of copper. I don't necessarily need copper now, but I guess it's good to have. Now I have the stone pickaxe, and I guess let's go digging straight down. Let's make another pickaxe. What could go wrong when digging straight down? Huh. Okay. Sure. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Thank God we have looter mod, because everything would have been looted within the first hour of the server being open. And ooh, we're in a lush cave. Let's take some drip leaf. I don't have shears for the small one though. But I could have some. There's some iron here. 2, and there has to be another one. Yeah, there's always one diagonally. So we can make a furnace. I forgot my crafting table upstairs. That's easily fixable. Furnace, and let's put some of our iron. I guess we can explore the cave a little bit. There's not much over this way. No, there's nothing. That's literally absolutely nothing. I need a little bit of coal, because I'm running out of torches and I'm not anywhere near the bottom of the world. There's a little bit of coal there, so I guess I can take it. That's only 1, but that gives me 6 more torches. Well, in total 6. What is Risa doing? Our iron is done. Now we can make an iron pickaxe, so that mining is a little bit better, and we can also get gold and other resources. Let's also take this stuff with us. That's the wrong tool. There we go. And I guess we have to dig from here down. There's nothing here. So, I just dig that much to get a whole lot of nothing. What? Now we're here with Last 13 mining a little bit more in a decent cave. I didn't decide to dig straight down because that was a bit pointless last time. But now we are going to be gathering some of the first stuff. We've got a fair amount of resources. So right now we're only looking for iron. I found a little bit over here. War pigs, what are you doing in the nether? It's day 1. Interesting. 24. That's a good hole. Ooh, a mine shaft. I guess we can go exploring. I don't know what much stuff, how many things it could have. I've got a little bit of more iron that I've found. I feel like Y0 is a decent spot to find iron. I mean, it's not that much, and we're in dripstone caves, so there's a significant amount of copper everywhere. But I'm pretty sure we're okay for now. If I can eat this bread. Wow, this cave is massive. There has to be a bit of diamond here. At least a little bit of redstone, lapis, and gold. I haven't found much of that. There's so many people. This is so laggy. Ooh, water cave. There has to be. Well, maybe not. Maybe diamonds aren't going to spawn there. That's not a great Y level. Can I dig this without absolutely getting everything waterlogged? Hopefully, I cannot. What? I just broke that. Oh, for God's sake, what is this? There we go. And I think I can swim up to the surface here. Look at that, that's so cool. This is such a little pretty place. It would be fun to make a zoo in a cave. Maybe we'll do that, I don't know. There seems to be a little bit of an underwater beach here. There's not much. I mean, there's a huge amount of copper, but I don't know if I'm building with copper because it's not exactly fun to get. But now I've gone out of the cave, and this is the weirdest biome. What is this? I was planning, so I had a plan of making a base in Ironwood Gower, which is this really interesting biome with kind of floating islands, but I really like this biome. Do I have a boat? I do, but is there anything worth getting here? I guess there's the coral, but I don't really have any tools to get it. There's also some ruins. I could get some sniffer eggs. That would be great. If there's any sand. Hello, drowned. Go away. Yay, first mob hunted. I see a little bit of suspicious sand, but I don't really have any means of getting it exactly now. Let's set a home here. Dead Sea, there we go. So that we can travel to here, because this seems like a really good biome. Let's keep exploring. Oh, if I can, for goodness sake. I don't want to break the mountain too much. Okay, that was worth it. Now there's mangrove. Let's try and find a propagule somewhere. There's a propagule right there. Yep, this one is fully grown. Now we can have mangrove for ourselves, and if we get the leaves, we can get infinite mangrove. There seems to be another type of tree. There's also this small Ironwood Gower biome. We have a neighbor as well past the shattered desert thing. But now here's a little bit of white mangrove. I don't think they're white mangrove propagules, so I may have to chop this manually. Which isn't exactly great because I don't want to be chopping trees with little durability. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any propagules for white mangrove, which is a bit unfortunate. But if we keep going this way, I think we can get to the Ironwood Gower, whatever you say it. That's a baobab tree as well. This isn't a very big biome, but it's like a set of a lot of tiny biomes. It's not a bad place. Now if we go towards the south, yeah, southwest, and not get stuck on this thing, there seems to be a bit of a mesa biome here, which is great. We can get a lot of terracotta that way. There's also Joshua trees, or yucca trees I think they're called now. But I think this is a great spot for making a base. I've climbed on top of one of those stacks from the lush stacks biome. And wow, that's so high up. Now I have to get up this water. Oh, this is going to take a year. There we go. I don't know how tall this water goes. This is a really pretty place though. Like, I think I would like to make a hanging zoo and discard the idea for the Gower for another time. But yeah, this is a little bit of our stuff. We've got all of the junk that we've gathered, some dirt, stone, a little bit of ores. But yeah, this is, I think, the best place for us to build our zoo. Now, before we build a zoo, of course, we need a ton of resources. So let's gather a few resources. And we found here a desert temple pretty close to our base, I think. Well, we are TP'd, but it looks pretty much like the same place. But it seems to have been looted. There's some broken blocks, but the good thing about this is that we have looter mod, which means that even if people loot chests, there's still going to be stuff. Ooh, diamond horse armor, that's good. A few bits of bones and bamboo, that's not good. I guess bones are good as there's no mob farm yet. Wild arbitrium! Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I forgot we have a. Oh, that's so expensive. Okay, let's put all of this stuff away. Calcite. There's a geode. Oh, we can make a spyglass now instead of using the zoom mod. There we go. I think, yeah, 8 shards is more than enough. Let's make a few torches because I can't see a thing. I don't think there's any other blocks of amethyst. What can you make with amethyst? You can make calibrated skull sensors, as well as that, and alchemy bench and cutting board. Oh, so we can uncompress amethyst blocks. That's good. Let's take a little bit of amethyst so we can have a little bit more shards. There we go. I'll guess I'll mark this. There's a little bit of gold I would like to get. I was thinking about, so like, our base is going to be like a castle suspended from underneath one of the stacks from the lush stacks biome. I think that would look really pretty. And because it's a castle, of course it's going to have riches and gold, and as well as other mineral blocks can be chipped. So yeah. I think that's the plan. Ooh, a spawner. I don't really have a use for it because it's in resource world, but I guess we can give it away to somebody who can gather it with Sock Touch. There we go. Let's put some of the stuff that we can because that's too much stuff that we have in our inventory. I need more inventory. Diamonds! Did I literally just start recording for 1 diamond? That's so pathetic. Oh, that's so stupid. That wasn't easy, Tinukin. Okay, I'm out of torches. So let's get out of the cave and gather a little bit of dirt. I found this biome, the Aspen Boreal, is filled with rooted dirt. So that's really pretty to build with. Let's also take some of the leaf litter, or leaf piles. And yeah, I think that's enough. I've got some sweet berry cookies now because I'm basically starving to death. And there's this really pretty biome here that I wanted to check out with you. This is a weeping witch forest. So I guess we can chop this down. Let's also make it around because it seems that trees don't like to be chopped down with this mob. Now we have to cut another tree down. How incredible. Oh, that's dirt. I don't want to break that. Let's make it again like this. There we go. Now we can cut it down easily. We get so many logs. 254 witch hazel logs. That's really good. And it's not a bad wood. I might make the base green. There we go. Let's take all of this. Yeah, that's good. We've got a few saplings. I've emptied my personal vault because this was obnoxious. I wonder where the particles come from. There has to be some ooh, I think that's it. That's like a petal blossom or something. I don't know. Let's pick it up. What are you? Witch hazel blossom. Exactly. That's probably what's making these be leaf particles. Let's also take a little bit of peat. I think I would also like to build... Well, of course, any dirt is really useful for any exhibit. As last time I kind of overused every single type of dirt I could find, even end stuff and nether stuff. But now there's no end and no nether with modded biomes, and we can't access it right now either through teleporting, so we may have to see when somebody kills the dragon, because I'm definitely not doing that. I guess we can take... Where should we go? I'll help you break this. Well, I don't really have anything to break it with. Let's go down here. There's a dark oak forest. I would like some dark oak saplings as well. I'm trying to get every single sapling. I already have these spruce saplings, so we are fine on that front. Oh. I was going to make a transition there. You gone the way, leaf? Where are you going? What is that leaf doing? Why is it so slow? Is it like affected by blocks? No, it's not. It's like separate from the spruce leaves. Oh. Okay. I found a few puffball shrooms that are grown, so now I can make puffballs. I think you can make a soup. Yeah, oh, that's such a good food source. Let's also take... Okay, interesting. What? I'm pretty sure there seems to be some sort of bug with the with the mushrooms. Let's also break this spruce tree. My axe is going to break. I don't have enough. Can you help me, please? Over here. 4, 3. Okay, I leave a little bit on my axe. There we go. Now we can have a little bit of dark oak. There seems to also be a ruined portal. I'm also looking for trail ruins, but I don't think there's any. Let's also climb over here. There's birch there. I don't think I have birch. Although I don't know how much birch I'm going to use, so I'm not exactly certain about that. There's not much here. I found the village and I'm going to capture everybody. Go. You can do it. Go in. There we go. I've kidnapped your wife and you can't do anything about it, sir. Have a good time. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Fool. That's a good pickaxe. I'm breaking 3. I need feather falling. So, chest plate, protection 3, respiration 3 is good. Blast protection 4 is really good, but I don't think I need it. Okay, let's gamble on the boots. What? Okay, so here let's look at a little bit of an update on the base. So we're in the same place that we left the... Oh, what is happening? Okay, let's not fall down. I've already fell down a billion times building this thing, and you might be wondering, what on earth are you building? So, you see how we've got this archway on top, and we've got a little bit of a, let's say like a blueprint of the floor plan. Well, we are going to be making a hanging castle. That's what all the scaffolding is for, and we also will want to expand it downwards. So if you go down to the water, of course it's going to be upside down, so we're technically building like one of the floors that's going to be connected and just extend the towers downwards. Let's eat this and oh, whoops. Okay, let's keep that there. We've got a lot of junk, so first of all, I would like to start doing the storage room. Similarly to how last time we kind of built everything from the base first, I would like to include a little bit of the base building in my episodes. So let's put all of this here. I think that would look nice, although... Oops, wrong place. I'm planning about having the barrels for like... Oh, you can chip barrels. Never mind. I plan on having the barrels have like storage for extra blocks because this is going to be the bulk storage. But I'm going to have like shulker box inside of these barrels. Yeah, it also opens, which is really pretty. I really like those birch barrels. And I guess on the back we can also have some chipped birch planks. Maybe this should go the other way around. I don't know. I like the front one better because it looks like a drum. I don't know. Do we have any other barrel? Metal? Bamboo? Metal? Gilded may look good. No, maybe. I think that's fine. I would like to chip chests, but I think that's too much. I mean, it's not even possible, so... Now, I've crafted a bunch of chests. It's definitely not enough, because we also need storage for other resources, like ores. Also, we need for mobs, like all of our Zawa stuff, like capture mobs and stuff. Animals, that is. And we also need a storage for plant stuff, which I don't know where I'm going to put, so... Yeah, this is a little bit of more progress. Let's break this. Now, a little bit fast forwarding. This is a little bit of a test. I think this lantern is the best one. But I like the wrought iron one better. This one looks way too sci-fi. I think this one combines the best. Honestly, I think the wrought one I can use later on. So yeah, this is kind of the plan for the storage. So for example, in here we've got... Oh, hold on. Yeah, that looks good. I want to copy this on the other side, but it's a bit weird. Yeah. Anyways, on the other side, I've put some planks and ochre frogolites underneath the chests, and I think this is enough storage. I might add another row of chests on top. But yeah, we've got the type of block that we're keeping. This is going to be for stones, as well as netherrack and red rock, which we don't have. What is this? Oh, that's dripstone. Oh, but I already have dripstone, so that's nonsense. What is this? It's probably netherrack. Yeah. Now on this side we've got like dirts and other types of stones. Now we have some random stuff like redstone, purple. These are all for the ores that we have. We don't have much, and this is going to be for mob drops and other miscellaneous stuff like trims and keys and whatnot. Now if we go to our personal vault, let's take some more birch barrels. I would like to work on... I'm looking at this, it looks a bit weird. I need a wood storage, but last time we separated into like per wood type, and I think I would like to do this. What is that? I would like to do this again. So let's plan out. This building is a little bit on the way. Like the curvature isn't exactly the greatest, and I don't want to break everything because it's going to look really ugly. So I think we want to do this and have like the logs displayed on front. So have 3 chests like vertically. Yeah, and then in this case we can make like a thing here. I guess. Oh wait, but the I don't think that's gonna work. So hold on, let me try this. There's going to be a slight problem with the chests in the middle though, so I may have to change that. There we go. I think that's good. I think we're gonna keep it like this. And the chest in the middle, we can put item frames. Because... hold on. And then we can have barrels on each side for like other wooden products. But I guess we should move them. We can have another row of chests here. So there. And this one is a bit of a problem. Maybe we could do it vertically, but it would have to be for logs that we keep a lot of. And this one is going to also be a problem for the other ones. Oh. I don't know. I may have to break everything. I need to somehow fit something to designate which chest is for what type of log, but I'm not using item frames because that was really laggy. So let's take a little one of each log. So for example, let's take I kind of want to do them in order of like type. So let's take birch, aspen, and holly, aspen, and witch hazel. Let's see how that looks. So the logs, I was planning on putting them like on the floor, but what if we put them vertically like this next to each chest? Oh, that's pretty. But the problem is that I can't have one in front because that wouldn't make much sense. So we will have to make them into like a staircase pattern. Let me break everything and see what I can do. Okay, so this is the second prototype. Let's see how this looks. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Let's take a little bit of each log. I've got everything saved on my added recipe so that I can see which I'm missing. So go ebony, willow, rainbow eucalyptus, white mangrove, oak. I think that's all of them. Acacia, mahogany. Okay, so I'm thinking put these that are like jungly. Let's put these that are like a pine wood. I'm missing a little bit of wood, so let's take first bamboo, which is a new plank type, of course. I think that's enough. I'm missing jungle, I'm pretty sure, so I found myself in an emerald grassland, which is pretty much always adjacent to a jungle. Hi, you're so pretty, ringneck parrots. Okay, now let's take this jungle tree. Hopefully we get some saplings. Aspen, birch, palo verde, and palm. Yeah, that looks pretty. And we can do rainbow eucalyptus, mahogany, jacaranda, and jungle. Yeah, that's good. Then we can have these. And I guess we can now break these log chests and store them. All of the wood. What is... Do I have a storage for you? I don't think I... Oh. Okay, I may have to put this here because I can't differentiate. Let me flip this one around because this is a bit weird to see. There we go. That's good. Now I can tell which one is which. I'm missing a few woods here. So I've got witch hazel done, I've got skyris done, bamboo done. I'm just missing all of these. So I would have to find bamboo, nether woods, and a few other odd stuff. So let's go store stuff. There we go. Let's see if we can find... what tree am I missing? I'm missing florals, which I don't remember what it looks like. I think it's the flowers, like the big flowers from the allium shrubland biome, but I can't seem to find it. What is that? That's just different watercolor. I don't know. Maybe at that site, explore. Let's see. I've got a fair bit of dacite, but I don't think I have any means of getting the floristry. Although we do have some yellow bamboo, let's break all of it and then just replant it. So if somebody happens to come over here, there's going to be bamboo for them. There we go. Let's plant a little bit more. There's also black bamboo, which is great. There seems to be a lack of biomes with actual trees. I guess I would have... Okay, what does cypress look like? It's like a willow tree. Is it in like the cypress wetlands or something like that? So let's... I guess we go this way. What is this? I don't know. If we go this way, there must be some sort of tree. I guess I need... Okay, let's random teleport. I need some sort of swampy area that isn't in the cold. Where am I? Oh, this is an acacia biome. I need the flowers. I think... I don't know if I can grow them. I don't think I can, which isn't exactly great. There's nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing. That's an ironwood gower, where I still don't know how you pronounce that. Oh, there's dog. What is that? Is that like a leopard thing? Let's take some green mushrooms. I think I can eat them. Hi. What are you? Servo. That's pretty. Hi. Okay. It's chasing. That's not great. How am I supposed to know that servals chase you? There we go. Let's also take a little bit of ham. I mean, these animals are going to despawn, so it doesn't matter. There we go. There's also some sheep. It's always good to kill them with a knife because you get a lot more resources from them. There we go. And let's put all of that away. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff happening in the zoo, and I'm really excited for doing everything, but I'm thinking about spacing my episodes a little bit more out. I'm still missing a few nether woods and another wood there, but as far as I'm concerned, we have a good foundation for the zoo, and I've got a place that I would like to go, because if you can see, there seems to be a tendency for stuff that we're missing, mainly netherrack, basalt, and basalt. Sorry, blackstone. So we need a little bit of obsidian in order to do what I want to do. Here's some obsidian. Because we are going into a very special place that I do not like going to, which is in here. So I think I can make it a 4x5. God damn it! Why? Okay. 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And we have our flint and steel prepared for this. So that's the nether portal. And I hope to see you in the next episode.